Hello, everyone. I think that it's working. So if you can tell me, if you can hear me, that would be great. I know that usually I'm live on Thursday night, but I get conflict in my schedule. So I said instead of not going live at all, I'm gonna go live on Wednesday night. So thank you for all of you that joined me at the last minute. I'm France Martin. Most people know me by Frenchie. You can find more on my creation at frenchiestamps.com. So I'm looking here the comment. Um, Scott, my brother-in-law, follow me and join me 99% of the time. He was here yesterday to drop a load of yaks, and I'm reading that, and poor guy, he hit the deer. And I'm telling you, that stretch, it's not the best sometimes. My husband wrecked his truck 3 years ago, I think there. So, welcome. It's going to be another scenery card, but this time we are using another great stamp set. It's the same page than the one that I used 2 weeks ago. I want to say 160, but the catalog don't go to 160, so it cannot be that. It is on page 96 and 97. See, it was a 16 there. So last 2 weeks ago, we used a peaceful view, and I think many people was a fan of that set mixed with the beautiful gallery. This time I'm using the one on the same page, 96. Well, it's 96, 97, but the one on page 96, it's Peaceful Pier. And I'm going to use that with Thoughtful Journey. Both of the scenery, I mean, Thoughtful Journey, uh, beautiful gallery, and then you get the meadow, all that. It's so easy to create a beautiful card with very, very little effort put to it. And it's still a striking card. A lot of card don't have to be a 50-pound card. I know a lot of avid stamper, they think that if you didn't use 5 bundle, it's not good enough. Well, tonight I am using that one stamp set. Maybe I'm going to reach for a greeting though, because the greeting it's very small in that. And the beauty about it tonight, it's going to be an easy fun fold. So let's get jiggy with it, and let me bring you down. Oh, talking about, we're still in June. It's the sweet promotion. You buy one, you get one half off. So you can buy a full suite, get a full suite half off. You can buy any product from a suite. So let's say you buy a bundle from one suite, a bundle from another suite, you're going to get one at half off. The trick is, though, or the thing to take in consideration is you're going to get the 50% off on the product of the lowest amount. So if you get a lot of stuff in your cart, I would say if you get bundles, just order the bundles separate. Because if you get embellishment, well, the 50% going to be half off. Like this paper, if you want to place an order with just designer series paper, because it's quite a bit of the bundle, I get them all on my site, or you can go click shop now and click the suite, and you can see all the product. Like the Thoughtful Journey was part of a suite, so that would be buy one get one half off. It don't have to be the same thing. It can be mix and match. In the beautiful gallery last 2 weeks too. So that's gonna end at the end of June. So keep that in mind. Okay, so the Thoughtful Journey, this is the print that I'm using, and we're going to use the entire print with the fun fold that I'm doing. And so this is the stamp set I'm using. Yes, it's nature, so you bet it's called my name, right? So we're going to use the three cluster over here. And I say cluster because we got a big three and then we get a little one and such. And then we're going to use the Pier. Um, I am not coloring it, nothing. It's going to be just in one color. I'm going to show you some that I started. I didn't have time to finish, but you're going to see the jig of it, okay? So first thing we're going to do, so I want to talk about, might as well. So I was trying to put the little guy here on a dock. And to be honest, it's almost too big to fit well on the dock. The reason is here, he's falling off there. He caught a big one and he's falling off. This one was fitting more better. See, that one fit better, and that one also. It's just that you're gonna have to play with it. I think the best thing would be to stamp it and then add it to the dog. That would make it a lot easier than a stamp on top of the dog. Okay, I think that would make it, because I try many ways and you see I did struggle. Like this one there fit, but still it's off the dog there, off a bit. This is right on though, but you don't see the legs good. So here we go, that's a thin bit for that. So we're gonna start with, let's do the stamping first. And the stamping, I'm using early espresso. I didn't bring. And okay, I got early espresso and pretty peacock. I'm gonna use early espresso, and this is in the way. And I'm going to try to decide how I'm going to place this here, because this is going to get chopped up. One thing I want to do first, though, it's at least cut it at 5 3/8. So you're going to cut the bottom or the top, or you can cut piece on top, piece at the bottom, all good. So I'm going to cut the top because I really want to keep the ground here. So I'm going to go at 5 3/8 because I just want a little border, okay? And this piece here, I bet I can use that maybe on the side. I know where I'm going to use it. Now we got the length here. It's 5 3/8 by 6. We want the full 6, okay? So now we will go ahead. I need my scrappy paper though, just because when it's a big stamp like that, I want to make sure it's inked well. And I'm just using the one ink. And like I said, I want color or nothing. I'm going to show you how it is with color though. And you know what? Maybe I want to do the trees first. So you can tell it's create on the fly, right? I'm going to put that right here. And then I'm going to go with my dog. Oh, perfect. Okay, that turned out good. So we got the little loose of the grass there. I'm just going to. I think that's it. So see, there, I mean, this print was perfect for this, seriously. I'm just laughing here because I didn't have one with that, all that. So that worked excellent. Okay, now we're going to take a piece of cardstock I just grabbed. Like I said, this was at the last minute. Well, Scott was here last night. Like I said, he Brett cooked steak on the grill for them before they head back the road. They unload the yaks, and he said, "You won't be live again?" And I said, "No." And I said, "You know what? I'm going to come live Wednesday." And I got my regular, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to cut this at 5 1/2. And we're going to score this at, well, I thought I had a cheat sheet. Some plus. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, right here. I do, Sam. Okay, so we're going to score that at 4, no, let's score that at 1 1/4. That don't seem right. Okay, let me measure twice here. It's 1 1/2. I'm so glad I checked that. It is 1 1/2. Okay, we're going to score at 1 1/2. And then we're going to push that at a 4 1/4. That is it for this fun fold. It looked like simple, but wait, it's going to be good. So we're going to fold this and fold it backwards. Okay, so in and out. And I had, here it is. Okay, now we're going to take our paper and we're going to start cutting. I think that's going to be pretty good on that way. So we're going to cut this at 2 7/8. I want to make sure. Okay, 2 7/8. Okay, so it's just before the 3 there. 2 7/8. Cut that. Yes, you're going to cut through all that. And then we're going to cut 1 1/8. So just between the 1 and 1 1/4 there, 1 1/8. Make sure it's straight. A couple of weeks ago, I did a scenery card and it landed up in the trash just because I was off a smidge and oh, it was not good. Okay, now we got that. Now we're gonna need a piece of vanilla that measure 5 3/8 also. So 5 3/8 by 2. And we need a piece at 2 5/8. I don't know if I get enough of that. No. 2. Oh, yeah. That's 4. No. Okay, I need another piece of vanilla. 1 minute here. Okay, I need, what did I say? 2 5/8. So it's between the F and the 3/4 by 5 3/8. Okay, now it's assemble time. That's simple, right? So this piece here, gonna get mount over here. This gonna go over there. And you know the piece that we had extra, we're going to put that there. So let's go ahead and go at 5 3/8. Here we go. And you know what? I think I'm very on the fly tonight. I think this would look good embossed. And I'm gonna take the mini corrugated folder. I'm gonna glue this first though. We're gonna, oh, I want more. It don't matter. Try to put this straight here. Oops. Okay. Now let me go. I think I'm off a smidge here. Okay. Now let me emboss this, but I want it on this way though. I want like stripes. Okay. let me emboss this. Okay, I had put the supplies list, but this folder, it's the mini corrugated 165559. I will add it after the live. Sometime it have to finish uploading, so maybe it won't be right away. So this is going to be there. We're going to go ahead and attach that. So this piece of designer series paper don't really flow with the rest of the thing, but it's perfect. We don't have to add another paper. We can use all the same. See, boom. Now this one here, we're gonna put that, see, right at the edge. We leave about 1/8 and 1/8 there. So the best thing for that, it's go right at the edge here. And then I'm going to go right just at the edge. That's it. Don't put nothing there because your card won't open or close. Now I'm trying to line that up that it's the same proportion top, bottom, well, top, bottom, and side, and then on the side here. And I got it. It's no glue dots tonight, I think. Well, I'm going to find a way to put a few. Et voila. See, it starts to get the feel, right? Now this piece is gonna come right here. So you're gonna leave just a little border in between. I did many of those cards. I think this is a very simple layout for a pattern. Not just scenery, but if you get a pattern, scenery, it's even better, right? I'm a big scenery girl. And now this one gonna come right here. See, it all flow together. So it's a great way to use the somebody said, I think it was on the live, they were not keen on a 6x6. And I think if you follow me a little bit, you're going to start liking more and more the 6x6. I'm a big fan of 6x6. Now I'm going to take the grass and I'm going to keep that in the brown. I'm just going to keep that in the brown. Oops. Voila. And, oh, did I have some dirty hand here? There we go. Okay. And right here. Et voila. So you get a place to write your message. And voila. Now we're going to add a greeting. So the greeting in this, we got just because. I absolutely love that saying, just because. Thinking of you today. They're very, you know what? I will stick with just one stamp. I'm going to do thinking of you, and I will not use the today. For some reason, I love the greeting thinking of you, but I don't like to put today there. It's almost sound like it's a limited. So what we're going to do, still use this. Now I need a piece of scrappy. Okay, I got a piece of scrap vanilla here. Now I got Pretty Peacock, and okay, it's been a long time I didn't do that, but watch this here. I'm gonna take a piece of it's temporary tape, and I'm gonna cover the today because it's very tight. Okay, it's been a long time I didn't do this technique, but I'm gonna cover the today there, and I'm gonna go ahead and ink thinking of you. And then we're gonna smack that right here. Et voila. So if we remove, because it was very tight there, even with a marker. So this way I got it, thinking of you. And you know what? The view could have been a little bit more. So let me do something else here. 1 minute. Thinking of. Okay, let me do that here. We're going to do one more time. I don't have the U completely. Now you just remove this. And then I'm going to come right here. Ah, perfect. Okay, now you see this? Thinking of you. So now I don't have the today. It's just something I don't say. I'm going to say thinking of you, but I don't know. The today for me didn't belong there. A lot of people say that, so it's all good. I'm just cutting this by with scissors here because it's a tiny one. Et voila. It's a very tiny piece. And I got a scrap paper of this one. And I'm going to use Tombow for this though. And we're going to put that right here. This is my favorite way to do any type of grading. Cut a strip, and then from the strip, I could die. No need of punch, no need of dies. And I think it dressed it up very lovely. You could cut your strip, on the board. It's just for me, it's faster by hand. Et voila. Now we're gonna give a little bit of jazz to this. Let's curl that a little bit. So curl at the top, I mean each end, and then here. See? Now we're going to take a glue dot and we're just going to put it on that side. And the reason why just on one side, it's because you want this to flow. Because if you attach both ends, then your card going to open and this going to be attached. You won't have the flow. You want to keep the flow going. So I want it at the end of the right hand side here. And just because that I know you guys are thirsty, some of it, Florida, it's hot and humid, Terry said. And it's hot here today too. I mean, it was not bad. It was like 75, 76, but when you work outside all day, it did feel hot. Et voila. How cool is that? See, you get the perfect flow. It's just carry over. Boom. Now, let me show, like I said, I wanted to have the time to finish some of those cards, but I didn't. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff to do. So here it is. So now this was with the thoughtful journey. So like I said, I've been playing a lot too with the beautiful gallery, and here's one. And this one, see, I colored the dark in the brown. I didn't find like a place to put the trees there, but I had it more of the grass and here. And this here, it's basic beige instead of very vanilla. See, it's just, and then when you stand it up to the way that you look at it, so you would look at it this way. See, it carry over. That's the way you see it when it's open on your desk. So the thinking of you, this is the stamp set that it's retire. One of my favorite of all time go to greeting for greeting. I absolutely love that set. Love it. And so this one, so these thoughtful journey and then those two, see, very different, but then the same thing. So these here I started but I didn't finish. See, I color and then I stamped the trees in the back there. And this was also thoughtful journey. And this was the other piece of this. So I'm going to do two card with this. I like that kind of watercolor splash here. And this one here, I thought to put, where's my little dude? Where's my little fishing guy? That's this one. I thought to put him right here. See, I think that's where he's gonna go. So, like I said, I didn't finish, so I had more print out. So I know I'm gonna be working with this here soon. I can get back at my desk. So this stamp set, this is $1 million stamp set. Oh, who was Kathleen Shipman. So beautiful, beautiful scenery. You get that beautiful trout and such, and the fish. I think she did a wonderful job. So 2 weeks ago, yeah, 2 weeks ago, uh, was this one here. Oops, this came out of here. And it was the one sheet wonder with the beautiful you. So maybe you missed it, you don't remember. If just look at my past video and you're gonna see the replay, and plus I get different print. Some of it, like this one, was easel card. So this was one sheet that we did all those four cards. No, was it two sheets? Two sheets that we did. One or two, I cannot remember now. One sheet, one sheet wonder it was, yes. And so one, no, it is two sheets. Sorry, two sheets. So that was another fun one. So the winner of that, and then you guys gonna have to the one that's the winner. Please email me ASAP so I can mail that to you. I just keep it like a week on my desk, okay? Then it go wherever I send them or such if they're not claimed. It is Sheila Hilton, Helton. So Sheila, you get, and I put all four together because it was the two sheet wonder. Okay. Now that week, I forgot to announce the winner of the week prior. That was with the peaceful view. So, and that was with the thoughtful journey and with the gallery, beautiful gallery. Remember, we did those dragonfly in the silver. Maybe that was last week, and vice versa. And that I split them two cards because they're not attached together, right? Okay, so we got Darcella, and then it's Pollastig, I think. So Darcella, please send me your address. To the best way to send me your address, don't put it in a comment. Go at frenchiestamps.com, and at the top I got contact me. Put your tell me you won a card the week of June 18, and then I can look which one it was. And then I get Jill Peterson for this one. So congratulations to you all. What's in stock? Maybe it's some paper not in stock. You want that designer series paper? I think so. If you got the thoughtful journey, so that's a one that carry over, and then the beautiful you, I think you do want the peaceful Pier, and the other one is, what did I do with it? And the peaceful view. I think those two absolutely make the most gorgeous scenery cards. And like I said, this is very simple, but you see the whole thing, so you can stamp on it. And this year, with just a peaceful view, see, you stamp it. This one was stamped in blue. Who would have thought in blue? But it's because the print was going good in the blues. And I got different other print. You can look on my blog. I did quite a bit with that. So that's about it, my friend. I'm looking if I get a question. And I don't see it. I get, like I said, I get all the supplies listed for tonight's card, or the one the previous week. Just look at the video; it's listed there. Um, Somebody talk about in stock or not. If it's not in stock, you get a place now. You can put your information, and when it come in stock, it should notify you. Both are. Oh, okay, perfect. So that's about it, my friend. I hope you're having a lovely week. Again, I know it's Wednesday night, but tomorrow didn't pan out for me. So I hope this is going to take the place. Have a great day, my friend. Bye bye for now.